Okay, we're going to start with jumping rope. We'll start with jumping rope, 1 minute. Go ahead. Oh, nice. I like that. You can do double unders. And we're about 30 seconds, so if you want to start changing your foot position or going higher, lower, you could do double unders if you want. There you go. It's good, Jack. I think you do those double unders on camera better than you do at the gym. Okay, so a minute of that. Now you're going to go on your hands and knees. Let me turn your camera down a little bit more. Okay, hands and knees, but we're going to elevate. You're going to elevate your knees a little bit, right? Just enough so that air passes underneath your knees. If I can get a better angle, you see my knees are lifted just enough. Okay? So our knees are elevated, and you're just going to lift a limb, and then lift your other limb. Like you just go around in a circle lifting limbs. Exactly. And while you do it, try to keep your torso as stable as possible. Like if there was a glass of water on your back, you don't want it to spill over. Okay, got it. Back up in the jump rope. So we're doing jump rope. This time, let's make sure we're always moving in different directions. We can go one leg, rotation. Good. And just keep changing positions. Change those angles. Single leg, double leg, higher and lower. You can go low and quick or high and slower. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, back on the hands and knees. And the same exercise. Let's elevate. Actually, let's change this exercise a little bit. All I want you to do here is externally rotate your shoulders so your elbow crease is facing forward and your elbow is facing back towards your knees. And then I want you just to elevate the knees by pushing into the floor with your hands, your shoulders. So I'm going to drive into the heels of my hands and then lower the legs. Drive and lower. So your elbow position stays stable. The movement comes from your armpit and down the outside of your scapula. And try not to protract your scapula too much. We're going to try to keep the scapula kind of in the same neutral position. Almost there. Okay, let's go back up on your feet. And same thing. We're going to do some jump ropes. A few more seconds. Okay, Back down on the hands and knees. And now we're going to go back to the limb lifts. So same position, externally rotate the shoulders, elbow creases forward. We're going to elevate those knees just a little bit by pushing into the floor with our shoulders. And now we're going to lift one limb at a time. Try to keep that back stable, neutral, no rotation of your hips. You'll see that when you lift your feet, it's much easier to stabilize your back than when you lift your hands. So take your time when you lift your hands. And maybe go a little faster when you lift your feet. Almost there. Good. Keep those knees underneath your hips. And got it. All right, one more set of jump rope. And try some lateral movements. I've seen you started some. Try some more lateral movements. Try even doing like these little mini ice skaters. You'll see that starts to wind up right into your hips. It gets into your legs a little bit more. Good. And as you're jumping, try to get that hip hinge a little bit. So it's not so, we don't want to be tight hips. We want the hips to bounce. And almost there. All right, good. Get a drink of water. All right. Whew. Okay, now we're going to work on some mobility. So we're going to start with a forward fold. And that's just going to be rounding forward, just like this. We're going to hug our legs and let your shoulders protract. Let your lower back round, your upper back round, but mostly your lower back. And then let's come back up, come standing up. Bring your arms up over your head just so you can activate the mid-back a little bit. And then we're going to go back down, forward fold. Good, really hug your legs, grab your legs and hug. Get that lower back stretched. Go for the lower, not the mid. Okay, come back up. All right, we're gonna do, you're gonna need a wall or a door jamb. I'm gonna use this pole. Yeah, I'm gonna show you that. So a door or a wall. Yeah, and you're gonna put your hand up as high as you can. Yep. And then just push your armpit into the wall. So Erica, you'd be facing the door jamb. Yeah, and then just push. Yeah, there you go. Good. Colleen. Yes, Andrew and Laura, that's perfect. So just, you're keeping your elbow straight and pushing your armpit into the wall. You should feel a stretch go all the way down to your rib cage. Now I want you to take, so for instance, everybody I think has their right hand up. Pull your right side rib cage down, okay? If you're on the left side, pull your left side, but pull the right side rib cage down. Okay, let's go up. Go to the other side. So grab with your other hand, push your armpit towards the wall, and then pull the left, or well, in my case, I'm pulling the left side rib cage down. Excellent, come back up. Let's go back to the right side. And this time, we get in that same position, we're pushing our armpit into the wall. And now I want you to literally, it's a little more challenging for me, I want you to literally push into the wall, like with your hand. Like if this was the wall, I'd be pushing the wall over like that. So you're gonna push into the wall. Yeah, about a foot or two away. And you're pushing your armpit into the wall, and then you just push your hand with your armpit muscles or your lats and your obliques, and you push right into the wall. Colleen, you have to step back. You're going into your chest. Yeah, step back away from the wall so that your arm's in front of you. Yeah, Erica, that's about perfect. Lori, great. Andrew, awesome. Lauren, Chris, I can't see you, but I'm sure you got it. All right, so relax for a second and do it one more time, 10 seconds. Here we go. 10, 9, same arm. Yeah, sorry, same arm. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, let's go to the left arm or the other arm. And yeah, Colleen, get away. You got to see where the pole is, and my feet are 2 feet away. Yes, there you go. Now push the armpit in to the wall, and then with your armpit muscles and your obliques, push your hand into the wall for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, come out. Just relax for a second. And we got one more. And let's do one more. Ready? And push. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Awesome. All right. Now we're going to do a roll up. I'll come over here so you can kind of see me. A roll up. We're just lying on the ground like this, and then slowly roll your spine, peel your spine off the floor, touch your toes, and then your vertebrae one at a time back on the floor. Peel the vertebrae off, reach for the toes, and then come back slowly, putting each vertebrae down one at a time. Yeah. Okay, good. Now, be mindful of which vertebrae kind of fall to the ground. All right, for me, my lower back is a little flatter than my upper back, so I'm going to concentrate a little bit more on my lower back. Chris, same thing. You got your lower back is a little flatter. Lori, same thing. Your lower back is a little flatter. So you're going to really squeeze your glutes and concentrate on peeling up the lower back. Typically, everybody's that way. Your lower back is a little more flat because that's how our neutral spine is. Our neutral spine is extended in the lower back and flexed in the upper back. So we have to spend more time trying to mobilize the flexion of our lower back and mobilize the extension of our upper back. One more. All right. And pike walk. Okay, now, next exercise is going to be in a plank. And we're going to do a pike walk. I'm going to show you what it is. It's just walking yourself into a pike, but it's got to come from the stomach. So you keep your legs straight, and then pull your butt and your lower back up. Like pretend there's a rope attached to your lower back and it's lifting you up in the air, and then you come back out. You don't want to come all the way here because you can't use your stomach muscles here. It's almost impossible. So you're trying to challenge the stomach, okay? Go ahead and we'll do it like, what's that? Oh, you can do bent knees like this, but you're still pulling up on that lower back. Yeah, bent knees would be good too, especially if you have tight hamstrings. All right, go ahead and really concentrate on lifting the abdominals towards the ceiling. So let's do keep walking, and I'm going to put you through a visual. I'm going to put you through a visual. The visual is that keep doing it, and I'll just walk you through a visual. So the visual is that there's a string attached to your belly button, and it's going through your back of your body, and up to the ceiling. And that string is going to pull your belly button up to the ceiling. That's what I want you to envision when you're walking back and forth. Yeah. The navel's being lifted. Yeah, Lori, don't go in too close. Oh, it's nice out here. All right. Okay, that was good. So next exercise, you're gonna do, you can do this on your knees, and I want you to sit on your butt, sit on your feet. Okay, so we're sitting on our feet, our elbows are gonna be super straight, so we're using our triceps to keep our arms straight. Push your shoulder blades together, and then push them down your back. Good. And then trying to keep, so put your energy right on your shoulder blades. You're going to hold those shoulder blades right where they are. Pin them there, glue them. And then try to lift your arms behind you without moving your shoulder blades. Keep your elbows straight, Chris. Yeah, there you go. So our elbows are straight. Yeah, there you go. Push, push, push. 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it down. Okay. Same thing. We're going to go. Sorry about that. So push the shoulder blades together, pull them down, and then try to push your arms up and back. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring them down. And again, lift. And if you can go further than me, go ahead. I'm kind of stuck here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. And we're going to do 2 more. This is very important to get this mobility for today's stuff. 5. Pull the rib cage down. Don't let your rib cage lift up. Pull it down. Squeeze your butt. Tuck your tailbone underneath you. And down. And let's do that. Let's make this really challenging. We're going to flatten our backs. We're going to tuck our butt underneath us. So we're almost rounded backs, and then we're going to pinch the shoulder blades together and try to push back with those flat backs. Keep the stomach muscles tight to keep the back flat. Keep the rib cage down, and push. 5, 4, 3, 2. Excellent. All right. We got a few minutes. Lateral ape walk. So we get into the ape. And then we're going to, remember the ape, your heels are on the ground. And then we're going to put our right hand in front of our left foot and our left hand out to the side. And then we're going to go into almost a handstand. So we're going to keep our elbows straight, shift our body weight over our hands, and then just walk over to the other side. And then get back up. And then we do the opposite. Left hand in front of the right foot, right hand to the side, almost into a handstand, and then lift your feet and drop them to the other side of your body. Yes. Okay, so when you do this, that's good. You guys almost got it. So when you do this, I'll show you which leg to lift first. It's a little counterintuitive. So if I'm going to put my right hand in front of my left foot and my left hand to the side, I'm going to lift my right foot first. So I'm going to go into a handstand, lift the right foot, and then hop the left foot in the air. So I lift the outside foot first, and then hop over to the other side. Yeah. Good. And Colleen, go back to 8 because it gets easier. If you come back to here, yeah, come all the way back to here and then fall forward. You'll see it's a lot easier. There you go. Fall forward, and then you can lift your feet in the air. Chris, that's pretty good. Lori, let me see it. Yes, good. Good. Laura, that looks good from what I can see. And I'll just show you a little slow version on the side. So I'm coming up, I'm down, I lift that leg, and then you can get, the more you practice it, the more control you can have to come over. You can almost get into a handstand as you come over. So up and back on my feet. Up and back on my feet. Yes, yes, yeah. You're doing great. Yep, eight, then the opposite hand in front of the opposite foot. You reach over, shift your weight forward, lift the outside foot, put that foot back down first, back to 8. Outside, back to 8. Woo. All right. Head over so we can keep consistent. Right side, you're a right side lunge. Sorry. I'm going to do this right side a little bit longer. All right, right side lunge. Keep your hips, they're neutral, so we're not opening the hip or closing, keeping it neutral. And if you want, like I said, you can go arms up, you can lean back, you can go into a warrior, whatever you float your boat. Okay, there's the beat. Let's go to the other side. Left leg. Beast hold, sorry, go to beast hold. I saw that. I didn't pay attention to it and I saw it. So we're in hands and knees, but our knees are floating. There you go, knees are floating. Next is going to be the lunge on the left leg, and let's go into it right away. Lunge on the left leg. Yes, all the exercises, unless I tell you otherwise, shoulders are together and down. Even like right now, shoulders should be together and down. Sit into that leg. We got to warm these legs up. We're going to be using them. 5, 4, 3, and we're going to go back down to the beast hold. We're on the floor, our knees are floating, hands are underneath our shoulders, knees are underneath our hips. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, come on up. We're doing lateral hops, like this. Okay? If you got some room, try to go really far to the left and really far to the right. There we go. That's it. Idea is to keep moving. 5 seconds left. Okay, 180 hops. 180 hops looks like this. I'm facing you, now I'm facing away from you. Facing you, facing away. Always turn to the same side so you don't get dizzy. I'm always turning to the, for my head, I think it's to the left. 5 seconds. All right, back to lateral hops. There we go. Good, we got 5 seconds. We get down to the rest stuff. And then we're gonna start the 180 hops. And 180 hops. Good. Almost there. Okay, next exercise, ice skaters. Ice skaters just look like this. Go ahead. Yes, you're hopping as wide as a yoga mat almost. If you can make it, go as wide as the yoga mat. All right, after this, overhead squats. Here we go. They look like this. Arms come up, butt goes down. Butt down, arms up. Elbows straight. Keep those elbows straight. Try to keep the shoulder blades towards the middle of your back. I gotta face this way, I'm going downhill. There we go. All right, next exercise. If you have something to hold on to, it would be awesome. You're going to do knees to elbows. Just bring your knees to your elbows. If you, like I said, if you have something to hold on to something. It makes it a little more intense. All right, next exercise. You need something to lean on. So you're going to put your arms on the back of a couch and you're going to do tricep dips. Okay? Yeah. I'm going to use this little stool here. I should have prepped you a little bit more. So we're doing tricep dips. Yep. Good. Keep your chest out and keep your butt close to the chair. Okay, back to ice skaters. That's it. Get in that range of motion. That's it. Really make it to the other side. Yeah, good. All right, alternating lunges. You got to move quick on these. You just go up and down. Alternating lunges. That's it. Move quick on these because it takes a little bit longer to do these. That's it. After this, we're going to do sit-ups. In 5, 4, 3, 2, sit-ups. And touch your toes. Try to keep those shoulder blades from protracting too much. We don't want to overreach with our shoulder blades. We want to keep them towards the middle again. And 5, 4, 3, 2, push-ups. Go ahead and start push-ups. You can do them from your knees. It's up to you. 15 seconds left. 5, 3, okay, ice skaters. Woo! Make sure you're sitting back into your butt. Don't let your knees come forward. Get your butt back. Butt goes back. Jump, butt back. Jump, butt back. Okay, in 5 seconds, you're going to lie in the ground. We're going to do a glute bridge. Okay, let's do it. On the ground, we're going to do a glute bridge with a hop. So I go up, I hop. Up, hop. Up. Yeah, you try to lift your heels. So you go all the way up and then try to pop your heels off the ground. Oh yeah. And try to catch yourself up high. Don't let your butt drop down. Yes, you are. All right, back to knees to elbows. So you can, in that lying position, knees to elbows. Again, if you have something to hold on to, that would be optimal. 5 seconds. And tricep dips. Whew. Keep the chest out, keep the shoulders back. Tricep dips. Go ahead. Come on, push them. Push. If you started late, push. Up and down. 3, 2, 1. Ice skaters. Really get out there on those ice skaters. We should be reaching the end of our mat now. Use the glute. Jump with those hips. Good. And make sure your hip goes backwards. Don't drop that knee forward. Good. Okay, alternating lateral lunges. Lunge, hop to the other side. Hop to the other side. Good, get down deep. This is not an ice skater. This is a lateral lunge. You get down really deep. Good. Lori, you want to keep one foot in the center. Yeah, there you go. Good. And push your hip back. I push my hip back. Okay, next is sit-ups. Go ahead and do sit-ups. Got about 10 seconds. Keep going. I gotta scroll up. Oh, we're almost at the end. All right, push-ups. Turn over, get on those push-ups. All right, and then lateral hops. Let's get deep and jump. Deep and jump. Let's do it, come on. Lateral squat hops. Let's make them squat hops instead of hops. Get down deep and go. Whew. Okay, 180 squat hops. All the way around. Push those hips back and explode up. 15 seconds left. Come on. 10 seconds. Explode up. 5. All right, lateral squat hops. Let's do it. We got a minute left of exercise. Come on. Whew. Okay, and 180 hops. Woo! Keep going. to win. 8 seconds.